Hi there, my name is Marley and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my first ever tarot reading on camera. I've done quite a few of them for my friends and family over the years, so I thought this would be a fun idea to integrate onto my channel, because why not? I'm just doing things for fun here. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the deck that I'll be using. The cards look like this, and they are from Sasha Fenton. And this is what the box looks like that it came in. I got it years ago, and yeah, they're pretty good. I want to mention who inspired me to make this video today. One of the people was Ariel Bissett, who recently did a tarot reading that was recommending books. And also shout out to Charmed Intuition Tarot, which is another tarot reading channel that I watch pretty frequently. They both inspired me to make this video, where I will be doing a reading that will recommend what TV show you should be watching next. So without further ado, I will be shuffling the cards, as you'll see, before I deal them into 3 separate piles. Each pile will get 3 cards each to better help me figure out which TV show is being recommended to you and which show it's describing. I hope you guys like my little Libra plate off to the side there. I painted that myself. Anyway, so here are the 3 piles. You can take a look, take a deep breath, and just see which pile is speaking to you. The first, the middle one, or the third. And then please click the timestamp below for whichever pile you feel drawn to. Hello, so for pile 1, these are your cards. First we have the King of Swords, so you can see a king sitting on his throne with his sword and book. The second card is the 10 of Cups, so there's 10 cups floating in the water. And then the third card is the 4 of Wands, where we can see 4 wands burning in front of the house. So first we'll go through the cards, and then I'll see which TV show it seems to be describing and recommending to you. So the first card, as you saw, was the King of Swords. This card represents an intelligent yet cold-hearted man. If you need professional advice, he's great, but as a lover or a partner, not so much. He can be very cold and emotionless, and because of that, it can also represent someone who works in the medical field, such as a doctor, or in law as a lawyer. So to me, it seems like this card is saying that your TV show might be a medical drama or a law drama. Let's keep going. So the next card was the 10 of Cups. This is a great card to get. Typically, it represents happiness and love. In particular, it promises that your family life will be happy and will be satisfying. This makes me believe that you need a show with lots of deep relationships, whether romantic or familial. And group 1, your last card was the 4 of Wands. Despite how scary this card may look, it's actually a pretty good one to get. It brings good news for your home or living situation, and it very much centers around, your house or your property. Again, this makes me think that your show might focus on a family, or at least focus on some sort of stable environment. So overall, after looking at all of your cards, the show that seemed to just pop into my head was Grey's Anatomy. As most of you may know, this follows the lives of people who work in the medical field at a hospital, and it's filled with many different types of relationships, and it takes place in that stable environment that I mentioned, which is the hospital Seattle Grace. So for you guys, I would recommend watching Grey's Anatomy, whether it is your first time ever watching it. It's a pretty great show. I haven't watched all of it myself, but I have watched the first 6 or so seasons. Or maybe it's time for a rewatch, as I know a lot of people enjoy rewatching the show. Maybe you just need it as like a comfort, feel-good show for you. So thanks for watching group 1. Now I'm going to do the rest of the readings. Bye guys. Hi group 2, here is the reading for you guys to see what show you should be watching. So first we are going to go through your cards. First we have the 9 of Cups, which shows a pyramid of cups with the water flowing down. Then we have the Tower, which shows a burning tower with people fleeing. And the last card is the Three of Wands upside down or negative, so we'll keep that in mind for the reading. So first we're going to be going through the cards and then I'll see which TV show is popping into my head for you guys. So as I mentioned and as you saw, your first card is the Nine of Cups. This card overall represents wishes, since it seems like wishes are coming true as all of the cups are getting filled. So it's like your wishes are being fulfilled. This makes me think that the characters in your show will have big dreams and big motivations and lots of wishes, and they may sometimes let it go to their head. The second card is the Tower, which seems not very good, and that would be correct. It represents that a shocking or really unfortunate thing is going to happen that's going to turn your life upside down. In particular, it can represent something happening to a property. To me, it seems like something very disastrous is going to happen in the world that your TV show takes place or to your specific characters. I'm thinking maybe it could be a dystopian, but we'll see what the last card says. So this is a Three of Wands that was upside down, so negative. The Three of Wands represents business matters in general, and seeing as it is upside down, this means that the business will be disrupted or not go well. After reviewing your cards, I'm sensing that the show that you should be watching next is Outer Banks on Netflix. The reason for this is that a lot of the main characters are very wishful thinking. They want to have better lives since a lot of them are poor, and it really makes me think about how the characters go on a treasure hunt throughout the show trying to find the gold that they have hints towards. There are also a lot of very disastrous and terrible things that happen throughout the show. I watched it very recently and it's a very dramatic show with, a lot of deaths happening, for example, so I think that fits with your second card, the Tower. And lastly, business matters not going well. I think it also represents the treasure hunt the characters are on, as it does get disrupted a lot throughout the show. So that is my recommendation for you, Group 2. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Welcome to those who chose pile number 3. Here are your cards. First, there is the High Priestess upside down, so we'll keep that in mind. She's holding a crystal ball and has playing cards in front of her. The next card is the Eight of Cups, with some water flowing between the cups, but not all of them. And last is the Two of Cups, which features 2 cups flowing together with a rose. So first we're going to go through the cards, and then depending on what they say, I will see which TV show the cards are recommending that you watch. So the first card you got was the High Priestess in the negative position. She represents intuition and learning or teaching overall. It can show that there's an exchange of knowledge, or it can just simply represent a female mentor. However, since it was upside down and negative, it shows that the thinking going on might be clouded and you won't be able to get the answers that you need. This makes me think that the show that you should watch deals with characters who are having their learning disrupted and aren't really sure what to do, or maybe there is a negative female figure in the show instead of a positive one. The next card is the Eight of Cups. The cards in general represent love, and specifically this card represents having to go through a heartbreak or a harder time before you find that love. This makes me think that your show will have main characters who have a romance, however have a lot of angst in their relationship and don't seem to be ending up together, or if they do, they'll have to go through a lot before they can be together. Your last card is the Two of Cups, so another cup card. However, this one is more positive and actually a little contradicting to your previous card. It shows that 2 people will become lovers, and if there was a fight recently, then they will make up and get back together. So perhaps this refers to later on in the show, that once your characters get past all the drama, that they will end up together, but they have to go through a lot before, as I sort of mentioned already. This television show wasn't as clear to me as with the other 2 previous readings, maybe due to the upside down priestess. It was fogging my mind, fogging the reading. But what I decided on was that your show that's coming through in the cards is Sex Education on Netflix, since it does deal with learning, specifically learning about sex ed, and a lot of the characters are getting misinformation about sex from the school, for example, or just from society, and are trying to find answers from their peer, the main character, whose mother is a sex therapist, so he has some more insight on sex than what the school is giving them. Also, the main couple in the show has quite a bit of drama and angst. Spoiler alert, they are not together currently in the show, so that could fit with your second cups card. However, there are some happy couples that are throughout the show, so that could match with your last card that does represent happiness for the couples. So that is all group 3, and that is all for all of the readings. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you wanted me to do any more readings or if you thought that this was really lame and cringy. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.